Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. In today's modern world, wealth is not just a concept, but a living reality expressed through the wealth of the richest people on the planet. With unlimited influence and power, the top 12 richest kings in the world are not only representative figures of outstanding success, but also symbols of financial power and global influence. Let's explore and be startled by the huge amount of money in their hands. Let's find out information through this video. 1. Roman Emperor Augustus Caesar, 63 BC to 14 AD, 4.6 trillion United States dollars. Augustus Caesar, 63 BC to 14 AD, was the first official emperor of the ancient Roman Empire. He replaced the Roman Republic with an effective monarchy. Under this emperor's reign, Rome flourished economically, agriculturally and artistically, having a great influence on the world situation. People lived in a time of peace and prosperity. This king's wealth reached its peak when he owned Egypt as part of his personal property. According to history professor Ian Morris, Stanford University, USA, Emperor Augustus Caesar once held assets equal to 1/5 of the empire's economy. This amount of wealth, if converted in 2014, is equivalent to 4,600 billion United States dollars. Historians also believe that Augustus Caesar was the greatest Roman emperor when he turned the country into a rich and powerful nation. His name is also given to the month of August. 2. King Mansa Musa, 1280 to 1337, 415 billion United States dollars. Mansa Musa was the king of the Mali Empire, which ruled West Africa from 1312 until his death in 1337. During his life, this king accumulated such wealth that it is difficult to calculate the details. If adjusted for inflation, Mansa Musa's assets are worth $415 billion. In his heyday, Musa expanded his empire threefold. He also annexed 24 cities. The Mali Empire spread over 3,200 kilometers, including the regions of present-day Chad, Ivory Coast, Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Nigeria and Senegal. However, what brought him wealth was not the wealth gained from conquests or annexations but the natural resources themselves found in Mali. According to researcher Kathleen Bickford-Burzik, as an emperor, Mansa Musa had almost limitless access to the most valuable sources of wealth in the medieval world. Despite being so rich, Mansa Musa only really attracted the attention of the whole world in 1324 when he made a pilgrimage to Mecca according to Islamic tradition. Emperor Musa is said to have brought with him 60,000 entourage, 12,000 slaves and each follower brought 4 pounds, equivalent to 1.81 kilograms, of solid gold. 80 camels were responsible for carrying 50 to 300 pounds, equivalent to 22 to 136 kilograms, of gold dust. During his stay in Cairo, Musa spent very generously. He gave gold to the poor here and spent so much gold that it caused inflation and decreased the value of gold in Egypt for 12 consecutive years. 3. King Solomon, 2,200 billion United States dollars. King Solomon was the third king of Israel. Not only famous for his unique intelligence, King Solomon also possesses enormous wealth. Every year, during his 39-year reign, King Solomon received 25 tons of gold as tribute, equivalent to more than 40 billion United States dollars. In addition to gold reserves worth $2,200 billion at today's market price, King Solomon also owns 4,000 horse stables and carriages and hires up to 12,000 horsekeepers. This king's wealth made silver metal as worthless as gravel. 4. Queen Elizabeth II. According to the Sunday Times, as of April 2012, the 86-year-old Queen of England had a total net worth of £310 million, equivalent to 500 million United States dollars. Most of the Queen's wealth comes from real estate including Balmoral Castle in the Scottish Highlands, horse farms, fruit farms and coastal lands throughout England, works of art and precious jewellery along with one of the world's largest stamp collections built during the Queen's grandfather's time. This amount does not include assets belonging to the royal family such as real estate worth 10 billion United States dollars, Buckingham Palace with an estimated value of 5 billion United States dollars, the collection of royal works of art and the celestial organ. Russians live along the River Thames. The royal family has owned this herd of swans since the 12th century, when swan meat was still considered a delicacy. Since then, swans are no longer killed for meat. The Queen also receives a salary worth $12.9 million from the government. Because all of her assets are tied to her position as Queen and are not privately owned, the Queen can never sell these assets. 5. King of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Assets, $1.2 billion. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani inherited the throne after his father Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani abdicated in 2013. He is one of the youngest heads of state in the world, when he ascended the throne at the age of 33. 5. King of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Assets, $1.2 billion. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani inherited the throne after his father Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani abdicated in 2013. He is one of the youngest heads of state in the world, when he ascended the throne at the age of 33. 6. Prince of Liechtenstein, Hans Adam II. Assets, $3.5 billion. His assets mainly come from LGT Group Bank, as well as investments made through the Prince of Liechtenstein Foundation, which owns many real estate, forests and wineries. 7. Grand Duke of Luxembourg, Henry. Assets, $4 billion. The Luxembourg royal family does not receive a salary. Still, they were given nearly $325,000 per year, since 1948, to meet their obligations. But even without this, they still own billions of dollars. 8. King Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Dubai, UAE. Assets, $4 billion. Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is currently Prime Minister of the UAE and Sultan of Dubai. He spent part of his fortune on charity, such as establishing the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation to focus on developing future generations. 9. Sultan Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Abu Dhabi, UAE. Assets, $15 billion. Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan is currently the head of the UAE and Sultan of Dubai. He has a large fortune thanks to being chairman of the National Investment Fund Abu Dhabi Investment Authority. King Vajiralongkorn ascended the throne not long after his father, the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej, passed away in 2016. The Thai king's assets are currently estimated to be up to $43 billion as of January 2021. We can see that, according to Fortune, the majority of King Vajiralongkorn's wealth comes from his 23% stake in Siam Commercial Bank, one of Thailand's largest lenders, and Siam Cement Group, a conglomerate. The largest industry in the land of the Golden Temple. His investment portfolio also includes about 6,500 hectares of land. Compared to last year, Brunei King Hassanal Bolkiah has slipped from first place to second place in the list of the world's richest kings. However, Mr. Bolkiah's asset value remains unchanged with an estimated figure of about $28 billion. With an estimated asset value of about $2–8 billion. King Mohammed VI of Morocco became the fifth richest king in the world. Mr. Mohammed's wealth increased when he inherited a 35% stake in Société Nationale d'Investissement, SNI, from his late father, King Hassan. 10. Hans Adam II, Prince of Liechtenstein, $3.5 billion. Prince Hans Adam II has ruled the country since 1989 and is currently the owner of Liechtenstein Global Trust, a large asset management corporation in Europe. He also has huge art collections in the Liechtenstein Museum. 11. Prince of Monaco, Albert II, $1 billion. Albert II, ruler of one of Europe's richest emirates, has assets worth $1 billion including large estates in France and Monaco. The head of the Grimaldi royal family also owns the investment company SBM, which owns the Hôtel de Paris, the Monte Carlo Casino and a series of other restaurants and bars. 12. Catherine the Great, 1729–1796. Her estimated net worth is up to $1.5 trillion. Ascending the throne in 1762, the Queen of the Russian Empire had the right to inherit and control a lot of land, property, and political power. According to statistics from Luxuo website, her investments are worth 5% of Russia's GDP, equivalent to 1.5 trillion United States dollars today. In the endless race for wealth and power, the top 12 richest kings in the world have proven their undeniable influence in the international community. The huge amount of money in their fortune is not only a symbol of personal success, but also an infinite resource to create significant changes in global society and economy. However, it is important to use our power and wealth responsibly, to contribute to the sustainable development and well-being of all people on this planet. If you find the video useful, please share with more people and subscribe to the channel. Like and have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for your interest in following. Hello and see you in the next video.